again, doing another video review like with Subterracore. I did Subterracore last time, despite the fact that it sucked because it came in a dual case pack with Shogo. There's a couple of these, like a pack of MDK and MDK2 and Dungeon Keeper and Dungeon Keeper 2. Both sets of really good games. For some reason, only Shogo came with a crappy game. Probably because Shogo was so awesome, it needed some counterbalance its awesomeness. The game is primarily played in first person. You can switch to third person if you want, but you're really not going to do good at all. This is called vehicle mode. It goes faster, but you can't use any weapons or anything. You also kind of slide around a bit. And I go to third person when I do that because I can see better. Also, it looks cooler. The game is pretty bloody, like you just saw. Good thing, of course. Not a lot of old school FPSs were bloody like that. You never want to stop moving. Now, I don't know. There actually is a story behind this FPS. And here's the mission of it.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Good, you're here. I'll get to the point. Your mission is to find and eliminate Gabriel at all costs. His forces have been massing in the abandoned city of Avernus. Within a few days, we feel they will attempt a final assault on Maritropa. If Gabriel is allowed to continue, the Fallen will destroy the CMC and gain control of Kronos. If this happens, the flow of Kato throughout our system will cease. This cannot and will not happen. I'll see to that myself if I have to.
Yes, sir. I understand completely.
You may select an MCA for this mission. Consult the terminal in each bay for specifications on the various units. Good luck, Commander.
Sir, I presume Catherine is my primary contact for this mission?
You mean Lieutenant Commander Akaraju? Yes, she is.
That's what I meant to say, sir.
You're dismissed.
I'll see to that myself if I have to.
Do you have something you wish to share with me, Commander?
Yes, sir. You are my personal hero, sir.
By the way, Commander, I'm pleased to note that you checked into regional diagnostics. It's about time you showed a little initiative.
Alright, back to the action. Gist of your mission throughout the entire game, just to sum up that conversation there, is to fucking kill everyone in the city. Yeah, pretty much what you gotta do. If you have like one ally you never see, I don't know who this person is. The only enemy other than Gabriel and Uziel that you see that actually has a voice, but I don't know, I guess they needed someone with a face to shoot other than the two bosses. Like I said before, game's kind of bloody. That's awesome. You didn't see that in a lot of old school games before. Half-Life and Quake and UT. The game graphically is not as awesome as it could be, but it has its own kind of charm. It tries to be very anime-ish, and everyone has voice. They're all voice acted, just like Subterracore. Except Subterracore, there's a lot more people to have voices with, but it's still very cool. Like I said, it's an old style FPS. You gotta keep moving. Circle strafing is the key. There's no rebounding health meter. If you get hit once by a spider or something explosive, you'll probably die. There's a spider in my hand right now. I'm playing on hard because I've played before. You'd probably play on normal the first time you get it. It's not impossible. It's very, very doable, but it's not the easiest of games. If you're used to playing like Halo and some other crappy FPS that have been coming out recently, you might have some trouble. It's a very fast-paced game. You gotta move around all the time. You never want to stay still. You always want to get the first shot. If not, then you want to turn around or circle strafe around. When you shoot an enemy, they kind of flinch. They don't do that in every old style FPS, but they do in this one. So you can stay still if there's only one of them and you shoot them. It's the Juggernaut. It's an awesome gun. There's a little bit of aiming, which is why later on there's a repeating version of it, which is, of course, always better. You want to shoot cars for some reason. Like 90% of the cars have something in them. This is the city. City is a bit more restricted, so you don't have as much room to circle strafe. So you have to just try to get the first shot off. You want to use the pulse rifle. It's the one with the little explosion sound when it shoots, and it does area of effect damage. You want to use that against tanks and ground people other than mechs, because, well, I'm not going to have trouble hitting them otherwise. Because I'm playing on hard, shit takes a lot more hits to kill. It won't take as many otherwise, but like I said, it's still not an easy game. You'll have to, use F6 and F7, quick load and quick save a lot. Yeah, like I said, shoot all the cars. For some reason, they have something in them. Alright, this is game, like I said, the game's half on ground, half on mech. Yeah, I used all my ammo in the thing. There's another way to get ammo. Who needs allies anyway, right? The ground combat is a bit different than the mech combat, surprisingly, since it seems like they have the same engine. But circle strafing is not the best idea here. Mostly because none of the areas are big open spaces like with the mechs. So you want to shoot first, hug corners, and keep moving. I mean, you can do a circle, but you want to shoot enemies so they can't shoot you back. Like I said, they all just keep flinching whenever you shoot them, so it's like a shooting gallery. So you want to hug corners so you can only shoot one of them at a time. So like I'm doing right there. Now you can take on his friends. For some reason, critical hits actually give you health. It doesn't mean headshot, it's just a shot that does more damage and you get health from it. I don't understand that. Only developers got that one. This is machine gun, it's a pretty shitty weapon. Those guys up there have a weapon that you're probably going to be using most of the time, the assault rifle. I mean, there's a good smattering of weapons like grenade launcher, proto-grenade launcher, all that fun stuff, but you're going to be using the assault rifle most of the time. I'm sure there's a zoom-in feature, but you don't need it. There's not a lot of recoil or anything. So you just gotta go in and kill everyone. Like I said, the game's not particularly easy. I don't know if I'm making it look easy or not, but it's like I said, it's not an impossible game, but it's pretty hard. It's a lot of fun. You definitely should play it. Yeah, they yell out random things sometimes. Sometimes they do it when you kill them too. I don't know, man. Fanatics. They're kind of fucked up. The ones over there look like they're a bit buffer. They're in like some sort of mechanized armor. They're a bit harder to kill, and they're usually carrying assault rifles as opposed to the MGs that sometimes the other guys carry. I could have swore I just killed him like 5 seconds ago. And whatever. That's it. Alright, so I think you should definitely buy this game if you're into FPSs, especially if you like old school FPSs. For some reason, a lot of people didn't get to play this game. It's awesome. It's kind of funny. It's got a okay story for an FPS. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not amazing though. You just want to kill people. And you can buy the game for like $4.50 shipped off of eBay. There's some guy who's got like 35 of them. I definitely think you should go and buy this game.
Aren't you forgetting your squad mates?
Actually, I'm ignoring them.